Thank you, Dr. Rogers. Can everyone see my screen okay? Great. So we're going to get started.
Look, we all know that the doctor's office can be a scary place, especially if you are a young child getting an EKG. But don't worry, we have the problem in hand. With the first handheld pediatric heart rhythm monitor developed in coordination with the IUPUI Department of Biomedical Engineering and a pediatric cardiologist at the IU School of Medicine, the HappyHeart. Traditional EKGs are clinical tests that detect heart rhythm, rate, and defects with 10 uncomfortable adhesive electrodes adhered to a patient's skin. The problem is, they take around 10 minutes of a doctor's time to administer and require patient stillness, which we all know is hard for kids. And the kid's movement, distraction, and stress during a reading can result in inconclusive data, which may lead a doctor to an inaccurate diagnosis. To combat the need for adhesive electrodes and specialized, potentially scary machines, companies like AliveCor have developed simple handheld EKGs like the Cardia seen here, with FDA-approved diagnostic software free from discomforting adhesive electrodes. But the Cardia requires 30 seconds of stillness to acquire data, and children struggle to stay still for long enough, creating a need for something more child-friendly. To meet this need, our solution is to integrate the Cardia into a durable antibacterial 3D printed shell that has the ability to hold a phone that maintains pediatric patient attention with their favorite cartoon. While the patient enjoys their cartoon of choice, a 30-second FDA-approved EKG is run by simply holding onto the handles that conduct the patient's heartbeat to the Cardia, with the handles shaped to be ergonomically optimal and comfortable for the hand of a 2 to 10-year-old. Additionally, in consideration of a young child's strength, the entire prototype, including an iPhone 13 as an example for weight, and the Cardia weighs only 1.36 pounds, or roughly an equivalent weight to a basketball.
So here's how it works. On the left, we have our anatomically correct 5-year-old patient who is firmly gripping the prototype in either hand. The electrical signal from their heart travels down their arms, into their hands, and then finally into our prototype through the conductive grips shown in black. All the while, the patient gets to enjoy their favorite cartoon, whether that be Baby Shark or SpongeBob SquarePants. Meanwhile, on the right, there is a live recording of the patient's EKG being sent to the doctor's phone. They get to see every single beat of the patient happen in real time. After the 30-second test, the app will classify our patient and the current state that they're in this case, normal sinus rhythm. Now, this is a really cool theoretical product, but our group actually went a step further and created a physical prototype that we were able to do verification and extensive durable testing on. I actually have it here on my screen, as you can see, with my phone currently loaded. But we recognize that this is a business competition, so of course you guys all want to see the cost analysis. So it costs about $25 to 3D print the shell and lid, $8 for the conductive grips, and about $4 for all the screws and wiring, totaling an ultimate amount of about $37. Now, this may be a slightly higher upfront manufacturing cost, but the medical technology industry is quite a lucrative one. For example, the average cost of an EKG for a patient before insurance in the US is about $800, with about 9.4 million pediatric EKGs administered each year. This results in a yearly profit of EKG tests of about $7.5 billion. With all of these thoughts into consideration, we plan to charge the consumer about $200 for our product. This is a mere fraction of the cost of a traditional large EKG machine, which can be upwards of tens of thousands of dollars. We plan to target clinics and doctors' offices that have a higher budget for medical technology that's up and coming. With that, we thank you for your attention, and we are HappyHeart, making hearts happy and EKGs snappy. We welcome your questions at the end of this presentation slideshow.